Hello, Noah, and the rest of Team Carver. I wanted to do a congratulations on this wonderful accomplishment of graduating from high school and moving on to the Eastman School of Music. I know it's a really big deal for all of you. So I decided that I would record three of the poems from the Radiance of Change that had to do with experiences that we all shared together. I'm going to include the photos as I do a YouTube. But I thought I would describe the photos for you, Noah, before I read each poem. So the first one is Blind Faith, and it has a photo of at Titcomb, although the poem really references Bassett Valley because it was written after experiencing Nevi Fest. So the picture was taken by Emma as we were ripping it up at Titcomb, and it shows you in a wonderful turn with me right behind you, our neon vests glowing against the snow, and we are definitely in sync. So, Blind Faith. He softly holds my arm, quietly letting me know that he trusts me. He cannot see, has never been able to, and I am to be his guide. We are student and teacher both. We walk out the door and he patiently waits while I set his skis next to his feet. We fumble for a bit, but eventually are ready to descend the first gentle trail. I take a breath and gaze out over the valley, silently acknowledging that this view I so dearly love, that is ever changing with the seasons, the clouds, and the light of the sun, is simply something he cannot enjoy. We start down the slope as I carefully call his turns, the other guide making sure all is well. We find a tentative rhythm, and I see that he sometimes fights the hill, hasn't quite internalized that he is dancing with the mountain, and that it is on his side. They are a team. We all are. I believe that I know what he needs, a blind faith of my own. And it starts to dawn on me that he seems to know that I know. We talk a bit, the give and take of teacher and student both. I marvel at that blind faith, at the trust and the courage that he, one so young, displays as he does learn to feel the hill, find his rhythm, and dance his very own mountain dance. I am in awe as I again gaze across my valley and see the tips of the peaks bathed in the light of the low afternoon sun. I feel a smile all through my body that is accompanied by the sensations of accomplishment and deep gratitude. I'm not blind, I can see, but it's what I feel as I realize that I deserve the blind faith he has put in me. Student and teacher both, sharing a faith in each other that actually is not blind at all. That was written on February 16th, 2013. The second poem is paired with a photo that your mom took of the two of us walking down the hall at Cascade Brooks School. You have your white cane, and in my left hand, I have a container of muffins that Cheryl Farnham made for us. You're holding my arm, and I remember feeling such a sense of wonder at your presentation and just such contentment that we had done something pretty wonderful together. It's called Don't Pity Him. His name is Noah. He is blind, but don't pity him. That would be a waste of time. His positive energy permeates a room and resonates with anyone who has an open, caring heart. You can't help but be moved by his enthusiasm for life. Noah is honest about the fact that life as a blind child has its challenges, but don't pity him. He doesn't want that, and in fact, I think it makes him feel a bit feisty. He wants you to feel with him, and it is a fantastic ride when a person decides to climb on board the Noah train. So if by chance you have the good fortune to meet Noah Carver, please don't pity him. You'd miss out on the chance to benefit from his articulate messages of love, hope, persistence, and fun. Take the time to empathize with him, exploring all that is good and right in a wonderful connection with a young man who has so many important abilities. And remember, don't pity him. There is no room, no need for that. Written for my friend Noah Carver as I continue to process his amazing presentation at Cascade Brooks School on September 25th, 2015. And the last one is called At One. And this was written after you and I took a fantastic run down lower, narrow gauge, that part of the trail that has just a perfect fall line. If you find the right spot, you can really kind of get in the groove. And we had one time, well, we had many times, but this one time I remember we were just so in sync. And I often think of that. I actually skied at Sugarloaf quite a lot this winter, being an old retired lady. And each time I ski lower, narrow gauge, the sensations of that particular time are often with me. At one. Okay, give a push and we're off. And right, hold, and left, hold. We head down a favorite trail as I work to find a sweet spot, a perfect fall line with no other skiers in our way. And right, hold, and left, hold, and right, hold, hold. Ah, there it is. We have our opening. Right, left, right, left, right, left. It feels as if we could go on and on and on as we fly down the slope in a rhythmic dance. A sense of trust, an openness of spirit, a connection that goes far beyond any words between us. A synergy that for a time makes us feel at one with the mountain we both love. For Noah, February 24th, 2017. Love you guys. Happy graduation.